think the third time is the charm. And yes, I know there are many other failed businesses in front of that, but we don't really have the 23rd time is the charm, as a saying in this country. Let's talk about Truth Social. For those of us who browse Twitter and think to ourselves, just not offensive enough. I mean, where's all the racism? Where's all the homophobia? Oh, there goes some. Oh, there you go. All right, yeah. All right, this is getting a little bit better. But you know what? What's with all these well wishes and baby shower and all this happy stuff and celebrating sports? No. Mainline me the racism and the homophobia. Well, I got you. Emerging in 2022 as Trump's personal social media hub, Truth Social was conceived as a MAGA-friendly alternative to Twitter following Trump's ban from the platform after January 6th. And if you remember, his reaction to getting banned from Twitter after January 6th was way more severe than his reaction to you connecting him to January 6th, just as long as we know where his priorities lie. Now, since its inception, Truth Social has teetered on the brink of financial ruin because of that whole part about it being Trump's personal social media hub. I swear if this dude went into partnership with Amazon, they would go bankrupt. Boasting a modest 5 million monthly active users, which quite frankly restores my faith in humanity, the platform revolves predominantly around Trump as an exclusive outlet for his unfiltered diatribes, attacks against political adversaries, endorsements, and self-promotion. It would kind of be like Instagram, but you can only follow one person. And the pictures are way worse. Now, despite internal turmoil, federal scrutiny, and a myriad of legal and criminal entanglements involving its primary stakeholders, which I know is shocking for a Trump-involved business, Truth Social ventured into the stock market late last month. However, the post-IPO period has been tumultuous with dismal financial reports rattling investor confidence, but that doesn't mean valuations and stock prices have stayed down. The disconnect between the actual financials and the potential price valuations of Trump's stock is, shall we say, dubious. And then you have Trump filing lawsuits against two of the platform's co-founders. Who could have seen that coming? Who could have seen that coming? Oh, Trump filed a lawsuit against people he was in business with. I tell you what, if they were smart, when they went into business with Trump, they would have laid down a huge bet on FanDuel that he would eventually sue them. I mean, really, it's malpractice if they didn't do that. And you know how long that line to get paid by Donald Trump has to be? I mean, really, like, how long is that line? It's clearly years long. And you know what? It's too bad y'all can't sing, because if the co-founders of Truth Social could sing, then they could join the hostages singing the national anthem and at least get some royalty checks. Now, ultimately, do I feel bad for these dudes? Hell no. Hell no. You knew who this dude is, and you wanted to give him a personal platform to spread his hate and misinformation. Not to mention the fact that you knew how long the line of people waiting to get paid by Trump was. You knew about all the bankruptcies, and you decide to, of your own free will and volition, go into business with this man. I'm sorry. I mean, what you want me to do? What you want me to do? The evidence was all there. And now, congratulations, Truth Social can join a long list of off brands that we look and point at, like Mountain Drive soda or Popsy soda or Dr. Perky. You know, the soft drinks actually has a lot of these off brand. Prank cereal. How about Prank cereal? Cream Betweens. You know what? Maybe when you're finished after a long afternoon of litigation with Trump's lawyers, you can go get a snack at a Domino Pizza. Maybe that can be it. And you can have some dessert and smother it with Nutmaster. And then on your way out, grab a Cat Cot. That is right. Cat Cot. Pretty much, Truth Social is the Cat Cot of social media platforms. Now, in an attempt to allay concerns, Trump took to Truth Social to extol its virtues, emphasizing its purported financial solidity and its unparalleled influence, which I can attest to because Truth Social became a model for Elon Musk's Twitter, which feels exactly like Truth Social. So they have that to look forward to. Now, here's how we got here. And keep in mind, I'm excluding a ton of litigation because of that whole part about Trump being involved. Now, there was January 8th, 2021. Let's get back in the way, way back machine where we were a kindler, gentler nation. Not really, because it was still after January 6th. January 8th, 2021, Trump faced expulsion from Twitter for his association with the insurrection. Then you fast forward to October 21st of 2021, Trump announced the establishment of Trump Media and Technology Group, signaling plans for a Twitter rival. And you have to think about the logic involved in that. So let's see. Trump University didn't work out. And then Trump Steaks didn't work out. You know what? I think technology. We couldn't do meat and we couldn't do higher education, but I think technology. I think the third time is the charm. And yes, I know there are many other failed businesses in front of that, but we don't really have the 23rd time is the charm, as a saying in this country. You go to October 21st, 2021, hackers unearthed Truth Social's beta domain, initiating a wave of trolling. So yes, there've been problems going back that far. Now, Truth Social finally launched on February 21st, 2022. However, by March 30th, 2022, Truth Social's user growth and website traffic plummeted. I guess they had made all the racist jokes in a month. Like they had made all the memes in a month. Or maybe it's just not as much fun where we just sit here trolling each other. You know, when I don't feel like I'm ruining somebody's day with my offensive material, it just don't hit the same. It doesn't. Let's go to April 4th, 2022. That's when Truth Social's key executives depart amid software glitches and stagnation. June 8th of the same year, Trump and others exit Trump Media and Technology Group's board amidst legal scrutiny. I know, imagine that. And I tried to exclude all the legal stuff, but you know, you can't. I mean, separating Trump from legal scrutiny is like trying to break up Will and Jada. November 19th of 2022, Trump's reinstatement on Twitter diminishes the appeal of Truth Social. If you didn't know it was over when they got bored making the memes in 1 month, you might have knew it was over in November of the same year when Trump was reinstated to Twitter. And he took to it like a fish to water. The shame. It's like the CEO of Reebok just walking around in Nike all day. Now, on November 13th of 2023, Truth Social's financial records revealed substantial losses, exacerbating investor concerns. And February 28th of 2024, co-founders of the Trump Media and Technology Group filed a lawsuit accusing Trump of diluting their shares. Yes, the co-founders of his media group filed a lawsuit accusing Trump of diluting their shares. In March of 2024, March 26, Trump Media and Technology Group goes public under the DJT ticker, albeit with a tumultuous start. And by tumultuous start, I mean the founders suing DJT. Not the ticker. I mean the actual person. On April 2nd, 2024, Trump launched legal action against the co-founders of Truth Social, exacerbating company turmoil. April 3rd, investors pled guilty to insider trading, casting a shadow over Truth Social's financial dealings. That's right. They just went public and already investors have pled guilty to insider trading. It's a Trump world. The same month, this month, revelations surfaced regarding emergency loans from a Russian-American businessman, fueling further scrutiny. That is how we got all the way from here to there, which is kind of like saying, how did that bag go from the upstairs trash can to the downstairs trash can? Now, since it has gone public, it has become a bit of a meme stock. You remember, you know, the meme stocks. We went through that with the movie theaters and all that. People just think it's fun to buy Donald Trump stock and make videos about it. And I don't know the logic. I'm trying to put myself in the logic. I mean, buying the wearable gold bricks was one thing. Like choosing to wear the most gaudy ankle weights in the history of humanity was one thing. But actually investing, that's That's a whole nother level of I don't care about my money, despite the fact that I don't have very much. Now, I know how seldom those of you buying this meme stock take investment advice, or we wouldn't be here. But here's CNBC.
Not a political question about former President Trump, but actually a business question about Truth Social. You've seen this stock on the move in this, I'll call it remarkable, maybe even crazy way.
Just say two words, GameStop.
GameStop. That's what you think is going on here.
It's ridiculous.
The
company has no revenue.
But do you think it could ever be a bigger business? Do you think if he wins the presidency, it becomes...
Why?
I'm asking...
Why would it be bigger? Look, he's only interesting now because he's out there entertaining the folks. I hope if he does get elected, he just plays golf for 4 years. But
so do you think that all of the investors in this are getting scammed? Do you think they think this is a transference of wealth from one side to the other, and that's the goal? What do you think is happening?
I think they're dopes.
And if that wasn't enough, I will point you to that long, long line of people waiting to get paid by Trump, which actually just got longer because the co-founders of Truth Social just, hey, what's happening? Yeah, they just got in line. There's also this Washington Post report revealing that Truth Social lost $58 million last year. Trump Media, by the way, only has 36 employees, and the online analytics from SimilarWeb estimated that Truth Social's traffic is less than 1% of Reddit's, a platform that received $800 million in revenue last year, while Truth Social received just $4 million. Yet, thanks to your fun and games, it's fun to buy DJT. Thanks to it becoming a meme stock, Trump Media's value is estimated at about $5.5 billion. Yes, their value estimated at $5.5 billion, yet losing $50 million a year. And Trump Social appears to be its only asset, which is only bringing in $4 million in revenue. That $5.5 billion is more than the market shares of Macy's, Columbia Sportswear, and Alaska Airlines, with Trump as the primary shareholder. So if I got this right, that money isn't coming from revenue, clearly. I don't think that money's coming from upside potential, because where would the upside potential be? What in any of this video have you seen upside potential? So where do you think that money is coming from? Y'all better hurry up, because that line to get paid by Trump is getting longer every single day. Oh, what? There goes E. Jean Carroll's lawyer again. Man, they stay in this line.